bought a $25 and a $250 mystery box of Pokemon cards from eBay. And in this video, we'll open them up, check them out, and see if they're worth the money. Now up first, we have this listing here, this Pokemon mystery box graded card singles coins. Oh, okay. Mixture of vintage and modern. Interestingly enough, this guy's got 100% positive feedback. Not bad. And really, this doesn't have much of a description to it at all. It just says each box is custom and random, chance on high-end slabs greater than $25 value, which is all we're paying for this little bag here, up to and including $100 value. So is it $125 or it says including the $100? So we're gonna make some money off of this. That's what he's saying. Boxes could contain vintage cards / graded cards, full art, EX, GX, V, V-Star, VMAX, illustration rare, and more. Yeah, we'll see about that. Every box will also contain at least one graded card from PSA, BGS, CGC. All right. And then as you can see from the picture, it just shows things. We got Sunglass Pikachu. Honestly, that puts me in a good mood right there. I have a feeling we're gonna get some good stuff from this. Slide on what we got out of the bag. We got the free packing material from the post office. Very cool. Right, and inside of here, we have another box. Oh my God. All right, and inside the smaller box, what do we have? This tiny little pack of cards. Okay. Such a waste of packaging. All right, we got everything in this nice baggie here. The first thing I noticed is this PSA graded card. We gotta save that for later, see what we got. We have this guy here, another bag with cards in it. And then we have a card saver with a Venusaur inside, very nice. Oh, and we got some goodies. Is this our coin? Boys, we got the Charizard coin. Landed on tails, it's not a good sign. What are these? Are these like stickers? Number 176. Haunter is 186. I mean, I kind of love these. I don't know what they are. All right, so we had this stack of random cards. A few of them are in like card savers. This is just in like random sleeves. Let's just flip the whole thing over and go through everything one at a time. We've got Electivire, very nice. What is this from? 2007, nice. That's pretty cool. We got a Chansey. It looks kind of beat up, but I think that's just kind of like the print of the card. This one's from 2010. We got a Full Art Gloria and a top loader, very nice. And then in the back, we got this top loader with a Machamp from 98. Actually 99. Right here we got a sleeve with a bunch of cards inside. Let's see what else we have. We saw the Tangle earlier. This is from 99 as well. Nice. Another old card. This is a Nidoran. Amazing. We have an Ekans. Nice. Lieutenant Surge's Spearow. Amazing. This one's from 2000. And then finally we have a Tyrogue from 2001. So that's a lot of old cards here. That's pretty cool. All right, and the final card is the graded one. It's going to be a Japanese card, obviously, but let's go ahead and, hold on, I got to do this right. We got to cover up the number, right? It's the octopus guy. Is this like artillery, but he's an octopus? Something like that. Oh, it says right here, artillery. From 2004, that's incredible. And what grade do we have? A 9. All right, still a pretty cool card. Let me go ahead and add up the value of the cards we got and see if it's greater than or less than $25. Okay, guys, I added up everything we have here, and I'm at like 65 bucks. That's not bad. Now, as you'd expect, most of these guys were like in kind of the $1-ish range. They're not in amazing condition. And, you know, Venusaur here was like $7. These two here would be worth a lot more, but I took a closer look at them outside of their sleeves, and it might be a little harder to tell on the Electivire, but they're not in the best condition. They just have some scuff marks and stuff, especially the Chansey on that reverse hollow part right there. Yeah, you can see that there. It looks pretty bad. But still, probably a couple bucks each for these. And then this Gloria full art was worth a good amount, and the Machamp here was like, I don't know, $15 to $18. The real moneymaker, though, is this graded card. The only sold listing I could find was like 30 bucks for a PSA 8, but I assume this would be like 40-ish at least in a PSA 9. Not bad at all for a $25 listing from eBay. Overall, pretty good showing. Let's see how it compares to the $250 box. This one's called Pokemon Mystery Box, limited stock, sealed ETBs, packs, mint cards. So you can actually get sealed products in this box, so that has me really excited. I don't know, it doesn't really feel heavy enough to get anything really cool that's sealed, but we'll see. Once again, we gotta have Pikachu in the little picture there. It's really funny. And just like the last seller, this guy also has 100% positive feedback. He has fewer sales than the other guy, but still very impressive. You would think at least one person would complain by now. This description's also quite a bit more thorough. Pokemon mystery boxes, limited stock, only 10 available per wave, which each wave is 1 week. So it sounds like once a week he makes about 10 of these boxes here and sends them out to people. We only have 10 of these exclusive boxes. Once they're gone, they're gone. Makes sense. Each box is specially made and tailored. Oh. Some items are factory sealed, meaning items like ETBs, Pokemon Center ETBs, booster packs, and collection boxes will be included in the mystery boxes according to the price paid. I can assure every buyer can get value up to $300. This guy is shooting himself in the foot out here. I would have been satisfied if we got $250 for this. I would love to give this mystery box to a kid who loves Pokemon and collecting, or just an avid collector who wants to be surprised adding to his or her collection. Isn't that nice? Honestly, with all the scummy behavior I see out there in the Pokemon community, this is not the worst thing someone could be doing with their sealed product. And guys, the reviews on this guy, I mean, every review here is glowing. They all love it. And finally, there's one more additional element to the whole purchasing process here. When we bought this, the seller actually reached out to us and said, "Hey, thanks for your business and opportunity. I always ask if there are any sets Pokemon Gen that you like that I can include that would meet or exceed your expectations." So basically asking like if there's something specific you're looking for. We basically just said, no preference, just throw in whatever you think is best. And so hopefully this is a good mix of stuff here. All right, here we go. We got a bunch of little bubble things here. And then everything's just kind of loosely packed in this bubble wrap. We got a, what is this, a Ditto? Ditto sticker on a bubble mailer. I kind of love that. Get to that in a second. And what is this? I mean, it's not sealed, but it's just like it's an ETB in a container. All right. I mean, that cannot be the most economical way to ship out an ETB, right? All right. Let's just go ahead and pop the lid off this thing. Smells like cardboard. All right, and I got the ETB out. It feels like there's a bunch of stuff in there. Let's go ahead and take the top off. Oh, okay. It's a little weird because it's a Shining Legends box, and I see there's like Evolving Skies in here. Did Evolving Skies come in Shining Legends? I don't know. I've never opened this ETB specifically. In fact, sure enough, we have a whole bunch of packs in here. Like, this seems like way more than would normally come in one of these packs. There's a lot of packs. Holy crap. Okay, in total we have 11 packs, which is what the Pokemon Center ETBs usually give you, right? They are all just Sword and Shield era packs. I kind of wish it was like a bigger mix of packs, but I'll take what I can get, I guess. But hey, these dies are pretty nice, aren't they? Cool. You get a GX tag team thing, oh, amazing. And you get only the poison counter, no coin. And actually, I'm not even gonna open these up. I'm gonna check later to see if like these sealed packs come anywhere near the $300 we're supposed to get, along with whatever is inside this bubble mailer. Let's go ahead and rip Ditto apart. Oh no. And it looks to me we have a bunch of cards inside of these ETB sleeves here. Let's go ahead and start going through them. We have Maractus. What set is this? It's from 2011, whatever it is, so that's pretty old. Oh, we got a Mew from the Celebrations packs, a Cosmog from Celebrations, Japanese Magnemite. We have a Hollow Bulbasaur from Celebrations, very nice. Got a little Buizel. Looking adorable from 2009, amazing. Dialga from Celebrations, the Pidgey or whatever. What is this? This is paper, that's not a Pokemon. The Reshiram from Celebrations, Poliwrath. That's an old looking Poliwrath. Got another card from around the same era, this Brock's Golbat. What is this? I refuse to believe that's a Pokemon. Grimmsnarl VMAX, that's really cool. Oh, Greninja and Zoroark GX. These tag team cards are so cool. And then Dark Weezing, oh, that's awesome. All right, guys, well, we really just got a bunch of cards and packs, which totally fine by me. Let me just go ahead and add up the value of the packs, the value of the cards, and see where we're at. Guys, I got some bad news. I'm only at $243.55, and that's including assuming the box itself is worth like 10 bucks. I guess I didn't look into the value of these sleeves. Maybe these make up another $50+ of value that we're apparently supposed to get out of this box. There are some pretty valuable cards, though. This Greninja and Zoroark is like $40 on its own. And quite a few of these other cards are in that kind of same $7-ish to $10 range. Not all of them, but do I open the packs? That's the real question, isn't it? The Hidden Fates pack on its own is like $28. Hold on a second, guys. I gotta cut in here. I discovered something very tragic about one of these packs. And of course, it's the Hidden Fates pack, the most expensive one. Now, I'm gonna hold this real close to the camera so you can see all the details, and you might already be seeing the problem, but when I flip it over to the back, it should become even more obvious what's going on here. Do you see the white marks that are on the bottom and the top of the pack here? Also, what is the fold doing? This is not how the fold usually lays out on a Pokemon pack. For comparison, here's one of the Evolving Skies packs. See, it's nice and flat. It's not like pulled up at all. In fact, you can still see that the top piece is kind of attached to the top of the pack. That's one of the ways you can tell this hasn't really been tampered with yet, unless it's a really good reseal, I would assume. Over here on the Hidden Fates pack though, you can see that it is already peeled away from the center, and that's on both sides. In fact, zoom in real close right there. You can see some pretty clear evidence that there's some kind of like tear that originally happened there. And then this is gonna be really hard to notice, but right at the top corner here, there's actually a little bit of the pack right there in that little bend that is already opening. And in case it's still not clear, on the bottom piece of the front here, there's like clear bits where you can see the little like peely part already peeling away. So what am I getting at here? If this pack isn't resealed, I don't know what Pokemon was doing with Hidden Fates because it looks like the most obvious reseal job I have ever seen. And as you guys know, this is a $27-ish pack on its own. And really, guys, there's only one way to know if it's actually resealed. Are the cards on the inside legitimately something you could get from Hidden Fates? Let's do it. Let's open it up. All right, that peeled away a little easier than a normal pack would. Oh yeah, that felt kind of weird down there too. Oh man, that felt bad. And right at the top here, you can see we have Slowpoke. I'm just gonna go through this. I'm gonna try to do this uncut so we have no shenanigans going on, but here's a code card. What do we got here? We got a Farfetch'd, a Graveler, Jinx, Red Energy. We got Erica's Hospitality. Oh, we got a shiny Riolu. What? Hold on a second, what's going on here? We got a Cubone, a Voltorb, a Coughing, a Clefairy, and the Slowpoke you saw earlier. What just happened? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and the code card. It's the right number of cards. The distribution of the rarity all seems correct. Is this actually Hidden Fates? Does it all have the Hidden Fates like logo on it? It looks like it does. The Riolu looks a little different, but I think that's just because it's like a subset inside of the Hidden Fates set. Let's set that aside for now though. And yeah, these all look like they're from Hidden Fates. And looking up our little Riolu here, he's in great condition. Doesn't look like he's been meddled with in any way. So this wasn't resealed, what? And it's worth like $450, which is not bad. Maybe the eBay seller resealed it to put good cards in there so he knew we'd get good stuff. Oh. All right, guys, I went and grabbed these opened packs here, both from like Sun and Moon kind of era. We got another Hidden Fates specifically. And yes, all of these were pre-opened and sent to me this way. Totally not sketch at all. But most importantly, I took a closer look and look at the bottom here. This is clearly unopened, but it's still got the little white marks on it. What is this? Now, the sketch factor with this Hidden Face that we got here in the $250 box, right? It's still here because this fold is still super strange. The only part that's consistent is that it's also peeled away on this guy here. This Sun and Moon one is a little more normal, although you just, that actually just peeled away now. And actually with this one, you can really see those lines all across the bottom there. So this must just be a Sun and Moon thing, or like an old pack in general thing. I guess, guys, let me know down in the comments if you've ever seen a pack with like a weird fold like this. That's so strange. So do I recommend these eBay mystery boxes? The $250 one? Absolutely not. The $25 one though, your luck may vary, but you could buy like 10 of those and you're probably gonna get more value than you got out of this thing. Just saying. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.